The Finances tab is where your group's money gets tracked. Flight charges, shared expenses, bank integration, and a full double entry ledger all in one view. This video walks through what's on the page. The end-to-end workflow for invoicing and payments has its own dedicated video. This one is just the overview of the page itself. At the top left is the cash flow chart. It shows 12 months of income and expense bars, 6 months of historical actuals, and 6 months projected forward. Green bars are income, amber bars are expenses, and the net amount floats above each month so you can see exactly where you stand. Projections are based on your group's 6-month trailing average of flight hours, so they get smarter over time. Top right has 2 separate views. The first is an expense breakdown by category with 2 donut charts side by side. Your last 12 months of actual expenses on one side and your next 12 months of projected expenses on the other. Each shows the total, the percentage split by category, and dollar amounts. Next to that is the Financial Snapshot. If you've connected your bank through Plaid, you see your live account balance up top. Below that is each member's current balance, who owes the group, who has a credit, and who's settled up. The bottom row has 3 columns of working tables. The first column is calculated member expenses. Pick a month with the navigation arrows. The table shows every pilot with what they owe for that month. Click any row to expand the breakdown. Their prior balance is carried in red if they owe, green if they have a credit. Flight charges show up based on their hours flown times the group hourly rate. Their share of fixed expense items from your settings page broken out individually, followed by any incremental shared group charges from the planned expenses calendar, and finally any individual adjustment with a note. The total at the bottom is what they're being billed for that month. When you're ready to commit it, owners and admins can click Post Bills. That's the action that creates the official charge entries in the ledger and triggers the invoice emails. There's also an Export CSV button if you want to export everything for your records. The middle column is planned expenses. This is your forward-looking expense calendar. Add an expense with a date, category, payee, and the amount, and cost gets divided equally among all pilots and rolled into their next monthly bill. If you mark it recurring, either monthly, quarterly, or annually, 5x5 will auto-generate the future entries for you. Each row shows icons for whether it's recurring, and you can delete or edit with scope like just this one, or this one and all future instances. This is where your hangar payment, your insurance premium, your annual subscription renewals all live. The third column is actual expenses. If you've connected your group's bank account through Plaid, this is where your real-world bank transactions show up, organized by month. Use the navigation arrow to scroll through and hit Sync Now to pull in the latest activity. One thing to know going in, Plaid may only return up to 90 days of history on initial connection, so when you first link your bank account, you would see roughly the last 3 months. From there, 5x5 saves what comes in and adds new transactions on every sync, so your actuals window grows the longer you stay connected. Connect early, and your historical picture builds itself over time. When both planned and actual expenses exist for the same month, the system can suggest matches between them. You confirm or dismiss them, and over time you have a clean reconciliation between what you planned and what actually hit the account. If you haven't connected Plaid yet, this column shows a Connect with Plaid button instead. At the bottom, spanning the full width, is the member ledger. This is your group's complete financial record, every charge, payment, adjustment, and opening balance, time-stamped and attributed to a member, sortable by date, member, or amount, with a running balance column so you can see exactly how an account evolved over time. Filter by member, month, or entry type. Owners and admins have several actions in the ledger header. Add an entry manually. Import a CSV of historical transactions using the downloadable Excel template, which comes preloaded with your group's pilot names in a dropdown, just like in the flights template. or export your entire ledger as a CSV for your accountant. There's also a Check for Updates button that pulls in any payments Stripe has recorded since the page loaded, just in case a member just paid online. One more action sits in that same ledger header. For groups that collect sales tax, a Sales Tax Report button. It opens a dedicated page that tracks every dollar of tax you've accrued from posted bills, broken out by authority, your state, your city, any special district you configured, and shows what you've already remitted versus what's still outstanding. When you make a quarterly filing payment, you record the remittance here with a date and reference number, and the running total stays accurate. If your group isn't collecting sales tax, this button won't matter. If you are, this is where you stay current with your authorities. For more information on how to actually run a billing cycle from what's the bill through everyone's paid, check the dedicated billings and payments video. That's the finances page. The plan, the reality, and the receipts. Every dollar that touches the airplane, all in one place.